Hi, I'm Ben from Vegan Recipe Bowl and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm cooking Japanese sticky rice. I love cooking all kinds of rice and all the different textures you can create. I particularly like cooking Japanese sticky rice, however, because it's got this wonderful texture. It's soft yet firm, it's perfect for eating with chopsticks, and it's great to have with a curry like Japanese curry or stir fry. And you don't need a lot of things, but you do need the specific rice. You can't turn any rice into Japanese sticky rice. I'm using sushi rice. Commonly in English-speaking countries, the correct rice is called sushi rice. It doesn't have to be used for sushi. It's actually a standard type of rice widely used in Japan. I'm also using a very specific pan. There's nothing special about it as such, but it is the correct size. It's relatively small to trap the steam. It has a non-stick coating so that the rice is unlikely to stick, and it has a glass lid. The glass lid is important because it allows me to see what's happening inside during cooking, as I will not be removing the lid from the pan at any point during cooking. That's one of the things I like about this method of cooking. It has two stages. First you simmer it, then you take it off the heat and let it steam. This is a close-up of the rice. The special qualities are that it has short, fat grains. It looks very similar to risotto rice. To look at it, I couldn't tell the difference, but when cooking it, it's much more apparent. Risotto rice is radically stickier than sushi rice, so the two are not interchangeable. I'm washing the rice. There's a lot of starch in the rice. You can see it's going cloudy. We need to remove the majority of this, as although we're intending it to be sticky rice, we do not want it to be too sticky. So I'm going to get some cold water, swirl it round until the water's cloudy, then gently pour it away. This will need to be repeated a few times. I'm not going to say exactly how many times. You'll need to watch and see when the water is clear and repeat until then. I have finished washing the rice and I've put it through a sieve as I don't want any excess water in it. I'm going to cook this with a measured quantity of water. This is rice for 1 to 2 people. So I'm using 150 grams of rice and 250 grams of water. I've added the 250 grams of water and made sure that the rice and water are evenly distributed in the pan to make a nice smooth layer. Put the lid on and I'm going to turn it to medium-high. I'm not going to go far away as this is going to boil very quickly. At the moment it starts to boil, I'm going to turn it down to a low setting to simmer. I'm using electric induction, which is very fast. Gas would also be very fast. With an electric resistance type cooker, there can be quite a lag in turning the heat down, so I would start off a bit slower with one of those. The rice has just started boiling. I'm going to turn down to a very low setting, and it's just going to gently simmer for 15 minutes. I'm going to set a timer for that so that I get it exactly. And now I can just forget this for 15 minutes. I can do anything else in the kitchen. The lid stays on throughout the entire time and I just wait now. It's been 15 minutes simmering. I'm taking it off the heat and placing it on a cork mat. I want it to stay warm, so the cork mat is perfect, and I'm going to leave it with the lid on, must not remove it, for at minimum another 15 minutes to cook in its own steam. I find though it's also good to leave it up to 30 minutes. It will not overcook and it will stay warm enough to eat. Okay, I have lightly greased a bowl, just a tiny bit. I'm going to use this to mould the rice, and I don't want it to stick to it. The rice, I actually lost track of how long it's been, but it has been at least 15 minutes, so that's absolutely fine. Come have a closer look at the rice. The rice, I'm gently separating it with a silicone spatula. You don't want to use something hard, as it will break up the rice grains. So scoop them round, separate them out a bit. All there, decently separated. Now I'm going to pack it into the bowl. I'm just finishing packing it into the bowl. I'm not compacting it heavily, just gently push it flat and spread it around even. Now I'm going to turn the plate upside down while I unmold the rice, as it's easiest. So do this step first before you add any stir fry or curry. There we have it. It's nicely moulded, looks neat, and I can demonstrate it with some chopsticks. It holds together perfectly.